It's been really good so far. The first, I'd say, 2 weeks were a little tough, but now that I'm kind of getting into a routine and stuff, it's been really good. Group of guys, freshmen, really good group, but I think what's kind of been bigger for me is seeing that there's not so much of a separation between, all the guys and all the classes. The team bonds really well together, and, no one really cares about, what class you are or anything. We're all one big family.
We talk about those first 2 weeks. Was it just getting in the swing of things, finding a routine, early morning workouts, whatever?
Yeah, so in high school, we had strength coaches from Utah State, so I was kind of used to getting up early, getting into the same type of routine. But I think just being away from home and having to balance, school workouts and everything just in the summer was kind of different for me. But once I get, have the hang of it now, I'm doing well.
A few years back, we probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to a long snapper, but like everything else, there's a lot of specialization in sports, in football, obviously, with your position. How big has it been for you just to specialize in the long snapper position?
Yeah, so in high school, my first 2 years, I was playing defensive end, tight end, and I was snapping. And I played at a school where you're looking at like 80 to 100 kids on the football team, and it was always tough for me to get on the field, but I could always snap the ball. And working with my head coach, Coach Kyle, he was, some of our kickers are going to these camps. He's traveling out. Went to one camp, did all right, and wasn't ranked very high, but I kind of started to work my way up, and as I started to work more and more on it, started to kind of fall in love with the craft. And as I kind of grew in snapping, I kind of found more and more of a love for it, and ultimately ended up playing Division I football.
Was there a point where you saw that there was a future besides just getting on the field and snapping? That there was, college or whatever as a possibility, or?
I would say probably end of my sophomore year when I started to work on it more and more and go to camps and talk to these coaches, and they're like, you have a good shot at some opportunities. And as I went forward, went on visits and stuff, started to kind of realize that if this is what I wanted, I could make it happen.
You follow up on IU having a very good long snapper. Was it just perfect timing that got you to Indiana? What led you to being here?
So the situation with Dan leaving, so pretty much senior leaving, I had that at a few schools that I had offers from, but I think what led me most to IU was the education and just the whole staff and supporting staff around here. I just think it's a really good group of people and people that I wanted to help shape my life.
That's for me.